I think that it's important for young people to really know their history so that this doesn't happen again. It's important to know about what happened because it could happen again. It might happen to another group of people or people with different political beliefs. And it's important for us to remember that we have a constitution, a written document that is only good when people make use of it.
I came back to Manzanar with a group of young student and community activists who declared that this was their first Manzanar pilgrimage. But for two East ministers, one Christian and one Buddhist, it was their 25th year. It was the coldest day in Inyo County. The national media was there. In the week that followed, people called me to tell me they had seen me on national TV. But the Japanese American community was very disturbed by the publicity. And several people came up to me and said, in no uncertain terms, don't bring up the past and don't talk about the camps. Well, today, 35 years of our pilgrimages and 2 weeks to 62nd anniversary since I first arrived in Manzanar. We have lots of voices.
Wow, I hope they picked the right person. Represent Jerome. Well, the camp was just like any other camp. Lousy food and no privacy. In 1944, President Roosevelt reinstated the draft from the boys from camp, and about 300 internees resisted the draft, and I was the only resistor from Jerome.
When I was in law school and I read the Korematsu case, a case that challenged the constitutionality of the incarceration, I asked my father, what did you do when they executed Executive Order 9066? He looked away, turned his eyes down, cast, and he said, Shigatakanai, which means it couldn't be helped. Our World War II unjust incarceration places us in a watchdog role in speaking out when individuals are being subject to process of guilt by association.
And I can't help but think what people thought when they looked out on this magnificent vista, but they had to look at it through barbed wire. I can't help but wonder what people thought when they were told that they were put in camp for their protection, but when they looked at the guard towers, the machine guns were pointed in rather than out, supposedly who we were to be protected against.
As the rock gardens, the pleasure parks, and the ponds brought solace to the internees beneath the high, majestic Sierras, so can the Manzanar National Historic Site be a healing source for the devastation of the human spirit which we all experienced, not only for the JA community, but for America as well. 50 years from now, many of us will not be here to commemorate the 100th anniversary. Those who have received redress and a letter of apology may be gone. And who knows whether the textbooks will include our history. But Manzanar will be here.
fight the fight for freedom and for justice each and every day. We fight it by our presence here in Manzanar. We fight it by the efforts that have been made to get the Congress to declare this a historic national site.
Let Manzanar remind us that an injustice to one is an injustice to all. And in the words of Thomas Jefferson, the price of liberty is eternal vigilance. Let Manzanar impart a living history for future generations of Americans of every color and creed, to guide us in the future, to strengthen equal justice under the law, toward brotherhood and human dignity. Thank you very much.